violence of the South and the destruction of many of its traditions, ideals, and way of life. Like the term Cathar, the word crusade was not used in medieval documents. The army was referred to as the host, or l'ost, in Oc. However, since both terms are now in common usage, I've sometimes borrowed them for ease of reference. Further information on the language of the time is provided at the end of this book, and there is a glossary that you can download. Now here's Louise Brealey to read the story.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Gospel according to St. John, chapter 8, verse 32. L'histoire est un roman qui a été. Le roman est une histoire qui aurait pu être. History is a novel that has been lived. A novel is history that could have been. Edmond et Jules de Goncourt. Temps perdu, jamais se recobró. Time lost can never be regained. Medieval Occitan proverb.
Prologue 1. Pic du Soularac, Sabartez Mountains, southwest France, Monday the 4th of July, 2005. A single line of blood trickles down the pale underside of her arm, a red seam on a white sleeve. At first Alice thinks it's just a fly and takes no notice. Insects are an occupational hazard at a dig, and for some reason there are more flies higher up the mountain where she's working than at the main excavation site lower down. Then a drop of blood splashes onto her bare leg, exploding like a firework in the sky on Guy Fawkes night. This time she does look and sees that the cut on the inside of her elbow is opened again. It's a deep wound, which doesn't want to heal. She sighs and pushes the plaster and lint dressing tighter against her skin. Then, since there's no one around to see, she licks the red smear from her wrist. Strands of hair, the colour of soft brown sugar, have come loose from under her cap. She tucks them behind her ears and wipes her forehead with her handkerchief before twisting her ponytail back into a tight knot at the nape of her neck. Her concentration broken, Alice stands up and stretches her slim legs, lightly tanned by the sun. Dressed in cut-off denim shorts, a tight white sleeveless t-shirt and cap, she looks little more than a teenager. She used to mind. Now, as she gets older, she sees the advantage of looking younger than her years. The only touches of glamour are her delicate silver earrings in the shape of stars, which sparkle like sequins. Alice unscrews the top of her water bottle. It's warm, but she's too thirsty to care, and drinks it down in great gulps. Below, the heat haze shimmers above the dented tarmac of the road. Above her, the sky is an endless blue. The cicadas keep up their unrelenting chorus, hidden in the shade of the dry grass. It's her first time in the Pyrenees, although she feels very much at home. She's been told that in the winter the jagged peaks of the Sabartez mountains are covered with snow. In the spring, delicate flowers of pink and mauve and white peep out from their hiding places in the great expanses of rock. In early summer, the pastures are green and speckled with yellow buttercups. But now, the sun has flattened the land into submission, turning the greens to brown. It is a beautiful place, she thinks, yet somehow an inhospitable one. It's a place of secrets, one that has seen too much and concealed too much to be at peace with itself. In the main camp on the lower slopes, Alice can see her colleagues standing under the big canvas awning. She can just pick out Sheila in her trademark black outfit. She's surprised they've stopped already. It's early in the day to be taking a break, but then the whole team is a bit demoralised. It's painstaking and monotonous work for the most part, the digging and scraping, the cataloguing and recording, and so far they've turned up little of significance to justify their efforts. They've come across a few fragments of early medieval pots and bowls, and a couple of late 12th or early 13th century arrowheads, but certainly no evidence of the Paleolithic settlement, which is the focus of the excavation. Alice is tempted to go down and join her friends and colleagues.